Welcome back, friends and gamers. It has been a long time since we have played Frostpunk, and I'm talking like months. And I apologize for that. There were a lot of crazy things going on in my life. I had lost my job, and then I got a new one, and you know how that goes. But you know what? Sometimes the stars align, and we are back. It has been months since I've been here. And I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember anything that we were doing. I remember some. So we are getting close to the temperature dropping again. We have some people coming back. Hope is good. Discontent is it could be better. We are. Let's look at our economy. So we are gaining enough per day that we should be all right, but we are going to have to increase our generator up a level. Right now we're at steam level 1. We're probably going to have to go up to steam level 2 here pretty soon. Now, a couple things I do remember. So this, the coal thumper. If I remember, I think I was doing these wrong. There was one question that I had at the end. I believe that you do need to have people in this. But the gathering post does also use those. I'm not entirely sure, but we have reached our storage limit on this. And I remember see, here's the thing. I remember doing research on this to figure out, what we needed to do in order to get the storage limit up. And I had figured that out, but now I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember what we're going to do. So here's the thing. This may be a short rest of the game, because again, I don't remember what's going on, but let's go ahead and start. We're gonna start playing. Let's see here. Tutorial, generator, yeah. Alright, so we've got, what do we build? We're building more houses down here, because I believe we have a bunch of people who just came here and are no longer working. What is this? Hunter's huts. Why don't we have people in the hunter's huts? See here. This one is full. This one is full. These are being built. These are bunkhouses, right? Yeah, these are bunkhouses. What is this? This is a sawmill. Alright, we are low on steel and we are low on wood. I don't remember. The problem too is I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, that's freezing. These are okay. They're livable. The new houses, I think, are livable. Everything out here is not. Oh, did we turn off the steel mill? We did. No, we've got workers out here. Alright, these have had their storage limit reached. Could not. Resume production requires raw food. Okay, let's. This is what? The cookhouse. The cookhouse is fine. Where is the hunter's hut? Here you are. Let's put the max people in the hunter's hut. That'll get us more food coming in. Alright, so we are at free time. I'm just using this to look and see what is going on. The temple has influenced some people to mend their ways. Awesome. What's out here? Oh, wait, we've got something out here. Alright, let's look at this. Frozen pond. Send scouts here to learn. I think our scouts are coming back. Yeah, they're escorting survivors. So, there's that. The Londoners, 4 days, and I think there are only 2 people who want to return to London. They're going to be done. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, so let's do this normally. Let's find the church. Here we go. Church. Passive effects. We seem to be doing okay about this house of prayer. What are you? You are faith keepers. Do we need more people in the faith keepers? I don't know. We've got enough workers. I mean, maybe? Things seem to be going well. I don't think that we do. So let's. I do remember one of the issues that we had. Oh, the pub. Yep. One of the issues that we had was that we definitely did not put things around here properly. Because the our buildings are just scattered all over the place. Sawmill, you know, let's bring that up to 10. You are the Faith Keepers. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the Faith Keepers. The cookhouse, that's closed at this time of day. How are we doing on food, actually? We're doing fine on food for right now. The cookhouse is closed, that's fine. We got a lot of hunters' huts. Healthcare seems to be okay. Housing, vacant beds, that's fine. So we seem to be okay. I do know we're getting some people coming in, that's why. These coal piles. Alright, let's look at you. Coal pile. Why do we have these coal piles out here? That's what it is. So let's put the max people in there. And even though we've got these gathering posts with the max people in there, we've got some kids working in there. That's okay. The coal oh, I see. The coal piles. Do we need... I don't know if we need more on here. I wish I could remember. I'm going to need to remember what, why these are, you know, storage limit reached. Only one person from there. Oh, what is this? A lot of people gravely sick. Why are people gravely sick? I wonder if it's because they're too cold. Oh, yes. The temperature just dropped to -70. Holy cow. That's more than we probably want. Yeah, so here's the thing. In order to fix this, we need to go up to seam level 2. That is going to cost us. So now, see how much we're consuming here. That's not good. I feel, you know what, let's turn that down. Let's get it up and then we'll turn it down because it'll take a little bit to go down. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so do we have... These are on... We do have heaters that we can turn on. The workshop is cold. Let's turn that on. You know, let's turn on some of these buildings. The medical post definitely needs turned on. Medical post turned on. Cookhouse. This is just not good. Alright, we're moving that down. So the coal efficiency here is better than it was. Oh man, these people. Cookhouse, oops, no, leave that on. This care house, need on. Faith Keepers, not worried about. Cookhouse, let's turn on. We're basically gonna have to turn on. Oh, the hothouse, yeah, that definitely needs to be turned on. Okay, what are we doing here? What's our technology tree? More scouts. Probably don't need that. We probably need more gathering post insulation. That might be good. Just looking for our next one. Charcoal kiln. Uses intense heat to char, producing more coal. I don't think we need more coal. That's the thing. We need steel, for sure. Cookhouse insulation. That should... Cookhouse or healthcare insulation. These two should probably be one of our next ones. What about heating? Overdrive coupling. What does this do? Allows us to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 when a generator is put into overdrive. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Improved heaters. That might be next. I think that's what we need to do next. Oh, man, I remember this. You know, why is this so frustrating now? People are just getting sick. Oh, what was that? Oh, we built an automaton. Oh, great. Where is our automaton? We built one. Where is it? Because then we can have it start doing stuff. Where are you going? Where are... See, the problem is I don't remember everything that we did. Can we do another law? I don't think we can yet. Can we do another law? Oh, we can sign another law. All right, well, let's sign another law. So, what is this? It's the duty of the faithful. Ooh, this might be good to get us out of there. What is this? The captain will assume the protector of the truth. He will be the only one who can tell us. Oh, so But that gets us to something up here. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that is. I kind of want to see what that is. Shrines. I don't want to have to build 3 shrines. But we do get field kitchens and house of healing. That might be good to do. We're going to have to build 3 shrines, though. I don't know if we can do that right now. Groups of people will occasionally abandon small amounts of resources may be uncovered as well. No, I think we're going to do this one. We only have 1 more person in the Londoners. Let's see if we can get past that. Everybody is like freezing. Man. Maybe what I'll do is once we get up to end of work day. Alright. We'll move it up to Steam 2. Oh, wait a minute. Can we... increase the range. That seemed to help a little bit, but if we look at our coal, we're doing okay, barely. So how many? All right, we have 20 people sick, 108 people freezing, 29 amputees. People, all right. So now we can do our technology tree. Let's do improved heaters for sure. That will 100% help us. Things will go up in about a day and a half, so we just need to make it through that day and a half. And these guys will be back with 35 more people. I think we're gonna have another house. Oh, what is this? The list. Sir, a man has brought us a long list of names titled A Register of Londoners, Infidels, Buggers, Seducers, Trumpets, and Other Wrongdoers. He swore on his soul that his information is correct, and all he wants us is for them to repent and see the truth. You know what? Let's make these people repent. We are united again. The Londoners are no more. So we have accomplished that. Reason prevails in the end. It certainly does, Mark. Where that takes us, who knows? All right. We won't be divided. The Londoners have been brought back into the fold. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over those who tried to tear us apart. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope. Fear led some people to pursue mad schemes. We couldn't let them die in the frozen wasteland. We did what was necessary to keep us all together. For sure. Now, hope we went down, but now it's back up. That's good. I know we've got, these things going on. We had another. Is this it? Yeah. All right. So we need to figure out where you are going to go. I think we need to make you go to coal. So where is the coal? That is a factory. I'm not worried about the factory. This Faithkeeper is not worried about that. So you are producing 112 an hour. Let's turn you on. I pitch you the no, we can't do that. Oh, wait a minute though. The sawmill, I feel like there's some that are not functioning. There we go. Let's turn the automaton on here. That will get us that. Now, how bad are we doing in terms of coal production? We're barely keeping it above water. There's at least one worker. All right, let's look over here. This coal pile, could we put 14 children there? Do I put the automaton there? I think we might actually. Let's put the automaton here. So that's going to give us a bit more. Bit more coal. These guys come back in 14 hours. Work time is almost over. Temperature is too chilly to be inside. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. What is this? Too chilly to be inside the medical outpost. Sorry, so that needs to be turned on. Sure. Medical post. This is... Alright, so free time is on. So let's do this. The workshop off. Medical post needs on. Medical post needs on. What are you? What are you? No, not coal thumper. Oh, I guess it is the coal thumper. I'm just looking for stuff to turn this off on. I think it's inoperative because it's... Oh, because it's too chilly. Crap. Alright, well, we're gonna have to turn this on to level 2. I hate that. That's not really helping things, is it? I'm hoping once the heaters go up, that will help, but we're getting more and more people sick. And that is just... That's not good. I mean, once these people come back, I have a feeling we're going to have some issues. We are not doing well with this. 3 hours left. Oh man, we need to go back down to 1. How did we lose so many? Man. We're gonna get 800 coal here in a minute, so that should help us. But look at how many people are sick. I did not do this well. We are definitely going to die here. Ah, man. That's fine. Scouts have returned to the city. You can disband them or send them out to Frostland, but they did come back with 35 workers. So alright, so we don't have any. Let's give them a hot minute. Alright, so we don't have anybody homeless, so I took care of that. We do have a ton of people sick, but let's look where we can go. So we have a coal mine out here. Oh, that's the outpost. Alright, that's right. So we can do the Frozen Grove or the Snow Cliff. Or what's out here? We've got the Ice Corridor or the Frozen Pond. Not sure I want to go there. Not sure I want to... Let's start exploring down here. Let's go to the Frozen Grove. Let's send some scouts here. So scout, go here. Alright. Alright. So our wood is full. That's good. Steel is good. But we need more people getting coal. So we're going to do 2 things first. Alright, so let's look at this. Nope, not the Book of Laws. I'm slowly starting to remember this. Alright, so this needs at least 1 worker. So these 2 coal piles need workers. This coal mine needs another worker. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to this building, max. Because we've got the people here. We now need them to be doing this. So, this one. Max. Awesome. So, we are now, in terms... We are getting more. This is not done yet. I hate to do this, because it's going to tick some people off, and I'm going to wait to do this, but we're going to move it to increased work hours, because we need to. I'm sorry. So this is functioning, but storage limit has been reached. I cannot remember how that works. I need to figure that out. Alright, what's going on here? Tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has told us that she has overheard her neighbors talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We'll follow the lead. Alright, well. That's good. That's good. Improved heaters. Awesome. So, use improved heaters to raise the temperature of workplaces by 2 levels. Alright, so things are starting to look up. We're going to turn all these on just because we can and we should. So there's people there. There's an automaton here. We don't need to have the heater on there. So we are getting better. And we have people working here, right? Yes. So let's look at all. We don't have any people working here. Do we need to have people working here? We can. Our wood is full though, so I think we are okay for the moment. Steel. Good. Food. We're good. Our coal is going down though. Health. Alright, this medical outpost, so we need to turn on the heater there. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is it really fine though? No, it's not. Alright, so bunkhouses. So we've got a care house that's comfortable. Everything else is chilly. Do we have anywhere? What is this? Factory. There's nobody working at the factory though, is there? There are. There's 5 engineers, but they're not really doing anything, so. Oh, you know what? We can make a prosthesis. Let's do that. Let's do that. You are a pub. I'm not worried about the pub. Discontent has gone up a little bit. Alright, but we need to figure out a new thing to do. We do have improved heaters, so that's good. Eventually we're going to need to get on here, but let's see what else we can do. Lighter scout sleds, not worried about that. Do gathering post insulation, steam sawmill. No, coal mining optimization we did. We might need this. So they'll be able to store more resources. What about food and shelter? Hothouse insulation, healthcare insulation. That's what we need. For sure. Okay. And let's keep going. So we have 10 hours of heat left. The temperature is going to drop again. But you can see here how we are... I mean, they're chilly. It's going to get worse. What's now? Sir, a crowd has dragged an old man from his house. They are going to force him to submit to the public penance. Repent, you wretch, someone shouts. Maybe this will teach you to keep your foul mouth shut. This man is known for a sharp tongue, but we have no reason to doubt his loyalty and piety. You know what? Let's disperse the crowd. We don't need to be doing this to anybody. So, it is cold. Yeah, overcrowded medical, lack of medical care. You know what? I don't know what to tell you, people. Doing my best. Doing my best. What are you? Unexpected guests. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they come from a great distance, and many of them died on the way. The phrase, doom is coming, keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. Let's be cautious. So, okay, so healthcare is warmer. That's cool. Alright, so we need to do 2 things. We need to build some another bunk house. Let's see. I'm just looking here. Yeah, steam hub. Not yet. Alright, so let's build a bunk house. Where can we build the bunk house? I want to do it near... want to do it near... do it right there. Probably not the best place, but that's okay. But now we need a new technology. So I'm glad we have that. What are flying hunters? Hunters based here every night, venturing down the city. They can provide up to 30 food. Hunters hangars. Interesting. Don't know if we need that yet. We're going to soon. I feel like maybe instead we should do the hothouse insulation. Let's look at heating though. Overdrive couplings. We're gonna need that too. Man, this is a tough game. There's some things here that we haven't done either. The wall drill is something that we're definitely going to need soon to get when we're wood. We're okay on wood for right now. So while we have the time, let's do the hothouse insulation. Alright, so we are at free time. So we have 12 hours left. How are people doing? What is this? Faithkeepers, I'm really not worried about. This sawmill. Do we have people working? We don't have people working at that sawmill. That's alright. So, what is... oh, man, we've got more refugees coming. Holy moly. Oh, man, we may have to turn some of these people away. Let's build another prosthesis. You know what? Let's... Alright, so prosthesis make people work again, and we have 30. Alright, we're just gonna keep making them. I guess that means you guys are gonna get some there too. I know I should be turning these off. I'm not gonna micromanage this, honestly. I just don't really feel like doing that. Oh crap. How do we have no heat left? Is this gonna shut off? Oh yeah. You know what? Alright, so let's make some people upset. First thing we're gonna do. Where can we tell people... Alright, first off, everybody start working. Fortunately, that happened. Don't shut down. Don't shut down. Generator's... Yeah, I know. The generator's down. What are these people gonna complain about? She's crying, a lying child. I lied to the priest. I'm so sorry. I told him my mom said you're a damn fool and will burn in hell, but I was just mad at her. I made it all up. You know what? Say, go and just don't do this again. We've got bigger issues right now, ma'am, than you lying. Alright, so how do we have 1600 coal, but this is shut down? I don't understand that. Actually, it should be up at steam level 2. Why did that get shut down? That makes no sense. Unless we just had some delivered to us. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Alright, so we at least have the hothouse insulation. Alright, let's... We have 117 people sick. That's always fun. Great. Cookhouse insulation, yep. Well, we're just insulating everything right now. You know, this game. Why are you people? If I go to adaptation, can I do emergency shift? How do I turn this on? Maybe we're on extended shift. Running from the storm, a huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. We'd have survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about this disaster. Interesting. Alright. So we could get 70 people. Or 40. You know what? Let's just... Everybody's welcome. You know what? We have 64 people who are... We're gonna have to build some bunkhouses. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, then I need 2 more. I need to build a road. Where's the road? Road. On. Dismantle street, dismantle building, build street. There we go. Alright, so let's build a street here. We'll build a street here. And then we will build 2 more bunkhouses. That should do it. I think. I guess we'll find out. Ah! This is a fun game. Fun game. What's interesting is they just came out with a, this is not gonna end well. They just came out with a, role-playing game for this, which I'm not really sure how that would work. So yeah. Alright, we need to have people... I do not remember how to do extended shift. Man, this... I need to... Alright, so all the workers are going. Oh, her neighbors. Alright, people stop hoarding. Alright, so let's put... Yay! So now we have our cookhouse installation. Alright, so this could get us more food. I feel like we need... I'm really not worried about... This might be good. Resources. Ooh, what does efficient gathering do? You know what, let's do a resource depot upgrade. People are about to freeze. Man, what the heck, man? So an engineer is asking for the day off to study an automaton closely. They can be improved. You know what? I am fine with that. Yes. Fine. Go for it, dude. You are good. We can do another law. So I want to see... I want to see what this is. What is this up here? Ooh. New faith. All who voice doubts will be branded enemies. Ooh. Public execution space. We don't have any Londoners, though. That's fine. That's fine. So, are we still building some of the houses? We're just gonna go up. Street is not connected to a generator. What? Street is not connected to the generator. Another group of refugees, even worse than the first. Who is Nansen? Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive. Sure, why not? People, I'm trying to build a street here. There we go, now it is connected. Yeah, why not? The Frozen Grove. Poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the freshwater springs from starving. Ooh. So we will get a bunch of those. Read the journal. Poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the fresh water from starving. Alright, so from there, go to the cliff. You know what, at this point, we are just going to keep going. The generator's shutting down. You know what, let's... Book of Laws, you know, might as well. We need an emergency shift. Okay, that's not doing it. Where is the emergency shift? I felt like it was down here. Maybe it's on here? People. There. How can we survive in cold like this? I don't know. You're probably all gonna start dying, to be honest with you. And there's really nothing that I can do about that. Resource deep. Yay! So that's good. So now our resources will hold more. Let's research something else. Gathering post installation. You know, I kind of feel like we need... Where was it? One of these resources. Let's start doing this. Not that we're going to make it. There, the heat comes back on. You know, discontent is rising. We're gonna have more people come in here soon. You know what? They're homeless. There's literally nothing I can do about that. Alright, so now... let's... Why can't I get efficient? Oh, we have to do this first, and then we'll get efficient gathering. Awesome. What are you? Test subject needed. He wants to borrow an automaton. You know what? Give it to him. That's fine. You know what? We are just YOLOing this to see... Not that anybody's actually going to be watching this, I'm sure. But you know what? Let's just YOLO this and see if we can get it to work. Not gonna lie, I'm very curious to see how far we can go just by doing that. We've got about 8 hours left on here. See, the thing is... Okay. The third wave, their leader Nansen isn't amongst them. We were evacuated, Nansen... God, the frost is coming. Should we let them in? You know what? Let them in. We now have 134 people. What looms ahead? Sir, now we can clearly see what the refugees were running from. The Great Frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or two to prepare their instruments. Alright, well, you know, I guess do it. Research beacon, stereoscopic lens. Some of our people are concerned about the... Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not going to address this. We are kind of out of luck right now. I mean, literally, you know, we can start building more houses. We will start building more bunkhouses where we can. And let's see what we can do. 3, 4, 5. We are definitely going to need more for sure. Alright, well, I built a bunch. Build a street right here. And let's see, you know what, that will get some people. We're out of coal. Of course we are. Of course we are. Again, I have no clue where this thing is going on. These people are gonna die for sure. 100% they're gonna die. A tip from a believer. That's fine. You know what? One of our people died. Well, you know what? We're gonna have a couple more people died. Another person died. One of our people died. People are dying like constantly right now. The generator's shutting down. What? Give him a frickin' steam core. I don't care. Alright, so that's... Warm everybody up. Technology tree, efficient gathering. So this is going to let people gather 15% more. Alright, we need a couple more houses. We need... How many houses? We need 3 more houses. Okay. 1, 2... Put another street. I mean, at least we're getting the people in. So, you know, the fact that I have not been able to figure out how to do this is kind of amazing that we're still kind of moving forward. What now? Urgent need for treatment. You know, disperse the crowd. You know what? I'm not going to address this. Discontent is going up. I'm curious what's going to happen. More people die. We're out of wood. Of course we are. 5 of our people die. Well, you know what? If they die, then we have more places to open things up. Research beacon. We're about 8 hours from that. You know what? More people are dying. Less people that we have to feed. Just saying. Just saying. We're... Alright. He says his daughter has run away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled. No! Do not give him that. Sorry. I'm starting to, you know, be a jerk here, but you know what? Ooh, Hope is about to... 66 people died. 11 children. Oh, you know what? Does this mean that we need to put people... Oh yeah, we definitely need to start putting people into these. You know what? You don't want to freeze. You gots to start working. I'm sorry. Gathering post. Oh, that was the outpost depot. Oops. Oh, we can do another law? You know what? Why not? New faith. Let's sign this in. Sign the law. People are writing in the street and demanding that you stop what you're doing. They say this isn't what our faith stands for, that you're destroying everything beautiful and pure about it to gain absolute control over our lives. They shout that this is madness and that you're a usurper, not the true shepherd. Roughly a quarter of our people are determined to fight. The others are silent. Send the faith keepers.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
This is probably not... This is probably the worst way that this could end. It is, the night of changes. Dawn breaks and the streets are silent. You've declared your law as God's will, branding all those who oppose you as heretics. Holy crap. Everyone who was a threat to the city has been dealt with. 20 people died. This kind of reminds me of like Innsmouth, and of course the thing is shutting down.
Work shift begins. May Lord preserve our...
All right, an execution platform has been set up. Whenever you order it to be put to use, an enemy of the faith will be executed. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. So, pretty soon we're not going to have any people here, so, you know what? How many people have died? Oh. Oh, so there's no... Hope is... Wow. Hope is just completely there. That's interesting. Okay. So, let's do that. Again, I wish I could figure out how to do generators down. Yeah, of course the generator's down. At this point, I'm just really trying to see how many of this how far we can get. We'll give it another 5 minutes. I have a feeling that things are not going to end well for us. Temperature's gonna go up though. Alright, so you're waiting. Sorry. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled a winter home. After a starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. Whoops. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city. And most of the others rebelled against him. Found a shrouded cave. Awesome. Alright, let's go to the shrouded cave. Not gonna be anybody left. We've got... How many people? We've got 276 people left. That's actually kind of surprising. Given how many people have died. Alright. Build steam coal mines. Oh, I had to build those? Oh, I guess I could just do that. Alright, so build steam coal mines. I can... Oh, okay, cool. So it'll build it over that. That's, oh, I did not realize that. Oh, cool. All right. Probably should have known that. Tech, faith, prayer.
Labor is done.
Don't need any of these. Can we... Or we need another outpost depot. Can we build one? Oh, we can. That's what. Let me put that. People die in the street. You know what? Disperse the crowd. And of course, it's shutting down. You know what, people? Why are these people waiting? I told them where to go. Oh, they found something. Hide out for some children. Escort the children to the city. Well, just send the children to the city. They can walk. Yeah, that's kind of cruel. I do understand. I do get that. That's kind of mean. But you know what? Let's go to the ice crevice. What now? Hungry mother. Sorry. Alright. You know what? At this point, I think it's really just... Things are... You know what? We're just gonna shut this down. Shut down. Let's let everybody just freeze. Make an example of them.
Work starts. All workers double your effort for our divine.
All right. We're just leaving the generator down, and we are just going to let everybody suffer. But with that, I think we're done. So, thank you all. This definitely ended poorly, kind of like what I expected, but appreciate everybody sticking around, seeing this. Maybe we will start a new game. But with that, I want to say thank you, and we'll see you later.